Started. We're just hearing about the pacification of Fen. Anything important here to notice? Oh, it's called Morning Bay. Okay. It's hidden. All right, at Morning Bay. Okay, good to know. Okay. Sorry, we got pacification of Fen. I have a feeling this might go be for the schoolroom, so that you can know how to pass the test. Morning Bay. Ugh, I'm kind of sad. I don't. This is kind of frustrating. I was like kind of hoping. I just want to like finish the game. I don't really want to like do all this stuff. I was kind of hoping that there would be something more obvious in terms of like how this book is supposed to help me. It's like I spent so much time wondering about this book, and now here I am with it, and it feels like it's all for nothing. So there's a War of the Fifth Era. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. So there's an area called Nuance. Okay, good to know. All right. Northern General betrays King. Uh, Persuades Arch Ares and Nuance to join cause. What the heck is Nuance? Is that the new name for um, Iraja? Maybe it's supposed to say Iraja, but they messed up and put Nuance instead. Still Orindia. Okay. Uh, persuades Arch Aries and Nuance to join. To join Learson. Why is Learson a prince if he's like a son of a noble? I guess he just made himself a prince. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Area lasted a long 22 long years and saw buried one in every three men. Died 22 years. War. War of Fifth Era. Prince Lear himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. So he died. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. I see. Okay, because the South stayed out of the war. The what's that called? Uh, the Araja. Okay, so in other words, nuance is not part of the cause. It's not part of Araja. 6 is the current era. Today, the realm's inherited by the three Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Iraja. So now instead of Orinda Ares, we now call it Fen Ares. Once again, stand united. Let's just have a look. So South united with them, even though they took refugees. I'm a little surprised that the Raja united with the northern nations. So united as allies, though the distance between our peoples has grown, connection has grown. Our connection to this land remains strong as ever. Though the distance has grown, the connection is strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serves as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. And as those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colors of the banners we raise, but by that which connects us, a land that we call home. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all, what has happened. Still, as all after all that has happened, still Orindia, Orindia. All right, whatever you say. Still Orindia. Maybe that's the admin password. All right. All right. So where do I go now? I want to go south, I guess. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, I want to go north right now. Going north is going to be a pain. I feel like my best chance is through the workshop, actually. Let's just see if this door is locked. It is not. The foyer, perfect. Just what I needed. Awesome. All right, now all the doors in the Great Hall are unlocked. I'm gonna go unlock them all. I'm gonna go open them all. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, that's my way north. We'll check that out eventually. Um, Nothing here. Check door. And there's that stuff that I wanted. Heck yeah. Money, money, money. Now I've opened up a second door. Cool to open up all three. I feel like there might be a trophy for that or something. Yeah, I'm facing the wrong way, obviously. Let's do this. Okay, cloister would be nice, but it is 2 gems. The archives, redraw, redraw. All right. Spare room goes the right way. Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, I want more gems. I feel like maybe I should go south. Oh no, I should just get one more room and then I can open up the dining hall. Yeah, let's do it. The lockpick has paid off. And, oh, we get the commissary. Just what I always wanted. Dark room is better, though. Yeah, dark room gives me access to both areas. No, no, but then I won't be able to tell how to get in. Commissary it is. And there should be a shovel in here? No, there's no shovel. I guess the shovel will come tomorrow. Unexpected. Actually, the salt shaker would be really helpful right now. There's metal detector. Um, Metal detector would be nice. It should give me a lot of coins. And the sledgehammer. And the salt shaker. I want everything. But for now, I'm going to take the metal detector and the sledgehammer. Crown and crow leaves an N behind. Oh, I already knew there was an N here. Okay. Okay. 1 gem left only. I don't want to go back. Gonna have enough keys. I have to worry about the gems. So I might want to like try and get some money or something. Get some money, get some gems. I can buy gems here, but I already spent all my money. Yeah, there's like 5 gems that I can buy here, but I'll need money first. Okay, let's go back, see what we can get here. I should have got these earlier, but I just forgot that these were here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where's the dining room? Let's have a look at the dining room food. Okay, the dining room food is pizza. If I get a furnace, it'll give me 10 additional steps. So, but if I get a furnace, I'll be more likely to draw red rooms. It's a good reason not to get a furnace. I'm struggling for gems here. I think I should just not get the furnace and get these. Just take these. All right, we did it. Um, now, I don't actually need the basement key at all, right? Because I've opened all the basement key doors at this point. Yes, at this point, I'm just filling out rooms. But getting into the 46th room is still important. So I can still go there for that reason. Also, something else might pop up instead of the basement key when I go into the room. Something to keep in mind. Right, but that's still a reason for me to get more gems now. So let's do that. Let's try and get more gems. So there's nothing in here. Drawing room would be nice. Actually, it's not that great here. The hallway also is not that great here. Passageway would be nice. Redrawing would be nice. That's what would be nice. And if tempted to just go with a coat check, then rotunda. I can't afford the rotunda. feel like I feel like I'm getting screwed here, but it's either coat check or utility closet. Um, let's throw down the coat check and keep in mind that we can leave an object here for later. I don't think there's anything in there right now, right? Don't forget to go back to the coat check because I think I've been forgetting to do that. I'm not thinking about the future enough. So, am I thinking about going back through the chapel? No, I don't have to go through the chapel. I can go the other way. It's just, no, it seems so, uh, yeah, let's just see what we can do with the weight room. I think I just wasted some steps, but what can you do? Okay. Huh. The only thing I can think to do is the laboratory at this point. Okay, so this is something eight dates. Crack eight safes, something eight dates. Small eight dates? Stall eight dates? I don't know. It seems to be an SAL. Small stall. So we'll figure it out eventually. Okay. I was hoping there'd be something in here, like a dig spot or coins or anything, or key. I guess gems would be great. They do have to actually go pass through the chapel to get to the other side. Although there's another way. I can go through the foundation. Yeah, that'll be better. All right, so let's do that. Guess it needs to be done. Wait, no, I can go through the security room. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. See, and there's dig spots down there. Nothing. Just nothing. I feel like it doesn't want to give me the thing for the experiment. It doesn't want to give me a boot or whatever. There we go. Yes. Experiment successful. Nice. I have a crazy amount of keys right now. This is really good for going to the foundation and getting all those boxes, you know? I just have to make sure that I have enough steps. I think it should all work out. All right, so now we go up here and security room. Um, okay, there's no dirt on the floor in the security room. I don't think there's any dirt on the floor in the chapel. Experiment successful. Key. God, I have a lot of keys. Experiment successful. I don't feel like I've seen any other chess pieces this round. Oh no, I do have to go through the chapel. Alright, so I got that right. Rather than go through the chapel, I'll use the outdoor thing. I want the salt shaker. I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting so many steps just to get to where I can buy the salt shaker, which doesn't really make sense. All right, I got the 5 coins. Now I can get the salt shaker. I can also buy a gem. I'll probably buy some gems eventually. Yeah. With the salt shaker, I want to now buy the food, but I don't have the money to buy the food. Oh shit, my steps are running out. Alright, I knew I was kind of messing up. Um, all right. I think we can just go to the foundation and get the keys now. Let's just do that. That's the most important thing is to go open up a bunch of keys. See what I can get from here. Okay. Am I going the right way? Oh, that'll be the way out. That'll be the way out of the house. Another step gone. Right. The most important thing is to use all these keys. There's other stuff that I'd like to do too. Might be some food down here. You never know. Green memos are lies. I think it sounds like green memos might be lies. I think the green memos in the water, it says, are lies, right? Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. That's this one. The rest will all be lies. Sanctum key is in the blue box. It's in a blue box. This box contains 3 allowance tokens. Wait, but that's also true. That is in the water. This is also blue. Oh, blue box, right? We're talking about blue box, not other box, other colors. It's marked by a moon. Okay, so the moon won't give me allowance tokens. One of them has a clue as to the sanctum token, doesn't it? All green memos found in boxes in the water are true. So, that's not true. They're probably all lies if they're in the water. So maybe green in the water is lies. I thought I found something telling me something about the sanctum tokens here. About the sanctum key. I can't seem to find it though. Yes, the sanctum key is in a blue box. And that's a lie. So it's going to be not in a blue. It's going to be in red, white, or black. Not blue. So let's not waste our time. Let's look for a sanctum key. Um, I think the moon will mostly be lies. Let's check. Let's confirm. A red moon gives me a green water card, which is a lie, I think. Only one box in the reservoir has a prize. I don't think that's true. So yeah, that's a lie. Green water. So I think green water is a lie. Only one box in the reservoir has a prize. Okay. I've already found a prize in the reservoir, so if this were true, I'd be wasting my time continuing to try other things. Yes, I think green in the water is a lie. And green memos are lies. Let's see. And then if they're some are lies. Outside the water, they're not lies, I think. So that's not a lie. Right? Green. Wait, these are technically all of these are in the water though. Potentially. Right? Okay, so it's not gonna be a blue box. Sanctum key is in a white box. This one's outside the water, so maybe that means that it's true. There's not that many white boxes left. Let's just open the last white box. A prize is in a box marked by wind. Could be a lie. I mean, I guess at this point, I've determined that the green things are lying, except for the one that says that they're lying. That was that was the truth. Yeah, I think technically all of these boxes are considered water. Green papers with water are considered water. If this is a lie, green memos are true. Maybe that was just a mistake. Maybe they didn't mean to make that one green. Maybe that one was supposed to be blue. Maybe green memos and white boxes are true. Whatever the case, it seems as if it was not true that the white box had the prize in it. I guess no, I guess it was. Because the prize was no, but it said the white box had. No, the sanctum key is in a white box. Yeah, that's not true. Right, I haven't found the sanctum key down here yet. All right, I still have 15 more keys to use. Might be enough to just finish this now. So let's just do the nearest one. Let's just do this blue moon. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by wind. That wasn't true. It was in the sun box, right? White sun. Although it could still be in a different one marked by wind. Okay. A red sun. The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. So maybe it does know what's in the water and what's not. Black moon. Is that the sanctum key? I found it. This box contained the sanctum key. Alright. There's a good chance there's nothing else here. What should I do? I could still travel to the foundation, buy stuff in the kitchen, but I don't have any coins. Let's just open up the rest of these. The pink boxes do not contain any prizes. That's blue. That must be true. These are pink, I guess. So there's no prizes in the pink boxes. Box containing allowance tokens is white. Ah, that's correct. So green outside of water is correct. It's telling the truth. The sanctum key is in a black box. That was true, right? Yep, that's true. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. Huh. Green memos are lies. I think you said that's a lie. Oh yeah, that's a lie. They're not always lies. So the lies can be vague, right? I see. They are. They're sometimes lies, but this implies that they're always lies, and that's a lie. So okay, some green memos can just be lies, even if they're not in the water. That's confusing. Sanctum key is not in a box. It is buried. That one's a lie, right? A black box contains allowance tokens. Lie. Right. More than two boxes contain prizes. Oh, okay. So there's no more prizes. At some point, I would like to open the rest of these boxes just for fun, but let's move on. I got my two prizes: Sanctum key and the allowance tokens. That's pretty disappointing, though. Pretty disappointing. I guess if you can swim and go down to the boxes, which has been implied, then that probably means that I could swim into that hole there. If this was filled with water and I had swim trunks. Excuse me. Uh, I can run out, come in through the entrance hall, open the two boxes, and maybe there'll be some coins, which I could then run to the kitchen with. I don't think I'll make it. I'd like to just get to the code check, I guess. Yeah, or I could make it to the planetarium. I think, maybe I should go to the sanctum first. I'm already basically at the sanctum. I should do that. All right. So I can't get past this. All right. Be right back. Hello, everyone. Start recording here. Please like, subscribe. No, actually, maybe we can finish this one. Let's. I mean, I only have 7 steps left. Let's face it, it's Jover. 6 steps left. Yeah, no point stopping the video now. So I need the book that will tell me which things to do here. Sadly, I don't think I'll be making it to the antechamber this time. All right, this is the northern lands. Wait, is it? Whatever it is, I have it written down in my book. Yeah, this is the northern, some youngest child. So I just have to figure out what the correct I have to change 4 different symbols. The outer rim, this part, and this part, and see what goes with it. Once I do that, once I get them all right, then I win. I don't know what will happen, but something will happen and I'll win. I'll win! Oh, wait, this one's a hexagon. This isn't even one of the symbols that I know about so far. This is not one of the symbols from the book, but this one is. This is the middle symbol for. This is the Orindia kingdom symbol, the one that's no the whole thing's Orindia, but the one with the middle sun, the one that goes from Fen Ares becomes Fen Ares, but starts off as uh, Orindia Ares. And the other one's Arch Ares, but I don't know what the hexagon is. That's something that's in a different book, maybe. Anyway, time to go. I got 4 steps left. I think we're done. I don't know what to do. I think I might as well just call it a day now. Yeah, let's call it a day. There's no way I can make it. Like, I can't make it to the coat check, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's possible. So let's see if we can make it to the coat check. I don't think there's any chance that we'll do it, but worth a try. Yep, 3 steps left. Uh, yeah, well, I guess the next room is gonna be 2 steps. Nope, we're still on our 3rd step. That's nice. Okay. I could have done much better. Food. Where's the food? Coat check. No, coat check. Okay, you've used all your steps and must now call it a day. Sounds good to me. Okay, I'm gonna go out and watch the Knicks play or something. See if the Knicks beat the Celtics, make New York City very happy. Then today will be a happy day. Save and quit. Please like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment. Love you guys. Bye bye. Save. Stop recording.